Gulf of Mexico kind of shields us normally from these huge tornado events because the waters are cooler this time of year. So what's going on? Is there just that much in the atmosphere?
It can temper some of the atmospheric conditions, but this is such a robust system that all levels of the atmosphere, so much wind veer and so much shear coming on the back end of the trough. At this point, I just don't think that's going to help us much. So once again, Storm Prediction Center, they know what they're doing, and with that level 5 and 4 pretty close, we're going to have to pay attention. Let's get right to it now. First, I want to show you that Weather Services put out a tornado watch really just north and west of our area. We do see a couple of storms overall right near Alexandria moving northward toward Natchez, Mississippi. So tonight we may see a stray shower, 20-30%, but not a big deal. So again, basically off to the west and north, we're watching out for the threat of a potential tornado. Big storm system here. Now, part of that activity north and west of us is on the back end of this storm. This is not the one that's going to bring severe weather to us. The one is out west with a big dip in the jet stream with a trough that's going to split the atmosphere, and you get a lot of lift. And veering winds from the south out of the Gulf, southwest coming in around the trough. In vertical height, you get rotation. As a result, we do have a level 5, very rare, and especially this far south, coming in from Jackson to Birmingham, not that far away from Bogalusa. And the metro, we're looking at a level 4, which again, very rare, and a level 3 on the coast. These lines mean longer track tornadoes could be on the ground for longer than average and stronger than average too, where we're not really used to many tornadoes around here, but over the last 5-6 years, we've had nearly half a dozen. Level 4, severe storms likely. The level 5, likely to, if not imminent. We're looking at widespread intense storms, significant damage with that severe weather outbreak. So question and answer, what do you need to do? First of all, review that safe place in your home, in your business. If you're going to be at work tomorrow, interior area, away from windows, make sure you've got shoes and something to put over your head. Because as you go out, that wind could break windows, a lot of glass on the ground, so just be prepared. Now, if you're in basically a structure that's not that stable or you're kind of on the fence with it, get into a structure that has a base with a slab, also with concrete or bricks. If you have a mobile home, you may want to go into an area or call a friend and say, hey, let me just ride this thing out. And also, what about alerts? You need to download the Fox 8 weather app. Turn on the notifications. It will geolocate where you are and send you warnings in your area. Storm threats, I'm going to go 5 out of 5 for damaging winds, a 4 out of 5 for tornado, 4 out of 5 for frequent lightning, and also a 4 out of 5 for hail. I think street flooding on the lower end, as these will be moving pretty quickly. Now look at the tornado potential. This is the veering winds in the atmosphere. And when you start seeing these areas of pinks and white around our viewing area, where are we? On the higher end of the scale. So we need to pay attention as we move in time through 3 o'clock. We're still on the moderate side. Coastal areas into New Orleans, river, bayou parishes, and all the North Shore and the Mississippi Gulf Coast. And then finally, after 5:30 to about 7, everything begins to pull on out. So from noon, I would say through 6 to 7, that's going to be prime time when those storms move in. Today, you notice the winds picking up. We are expecting them to continue to blow and gust at 15 to 25, sustained up to 30, gusting to 45 to 50 at times. As a result, we do have wind advisories in effect for the area, not so much North Shore, but on the immediate North Shore lakefront from the metro and the Mississippi Gulf Coast. Here's that storm system bringing severe weather north of us. And on the back end of it, we may see, again, a few storms northwest of us. This piece of energy moves out, but this piece of energy rolls back in. And what happens is, as it comes in out of the southwest, we get that split in the jet stream, and you get that vertical rise where the south winds meet up with southwest winds, and you get that rotation for the potential of this area under a level 3, 4, 5, including southeast Louisiana. Far to the north, we do have severe thunderstorm watches. That tornado watch now for north and west Louisiana moving on in, and around here, you can see those storms. I'm not expecting much around here, 20, 30% coverage. Really, tomorrow is the day we're going to focus on. That storm system, severe weather bringing north, that moves on out by tomorrow morning. Then here is our system, kind of rounding the base of that trough. As it moves on in, look at this southwest flow That continues to move in. And then finally by Sunday, it moves on out. We get dry air moving in, where Sunday should be an absolute beautiful day. Tomorrow morning, you wake up, it should be windy and cloudy, but not much in the way of severe weather. Through about 9 or 10, not a whole lot. But as we get through noon to 1:30, here come these storms. And when you see these individual cells, these are the ones that actually could have rotation or spin to them. Look what happens by 3. You get a little daytime heating, North Shore, River, Bayou parishes. Then we get to the metro between 3:30 and 5:30. The entire area, including the Mississippi Gulf Coast, Hancock and Pearl River County. And then 7 to 8 o'clock, everything moves on out. Finally behind it, sunshine with a good-looking day for Sunday. Let's hope that nobody gets damaged. I know we're all looking forward to the parades, but we need to really think ahead. Tomorrow is a day we have to watch out for. Here's why I'm thinking we're not going to see any flooding as of right now. Rain, maybe up to an inch, and that'll be pretty much it, as temperatures are way too warm. Dew points in the mid to upper 70s tomorrow. And once again, we do get the payback Sunday and Monday. But right now, Liz and John, tomorrow is the day to pay attention and, of course, have that download on the Fox 8 weather app.
For a few hours, too.
It's long duration, noon to 6. We have to watch.
All right, thanks, Bruce.
You bet.
We have